these kind of sequences, you are exploring Silent Hill, you are trying to find your daughter, you're trying to find anybody who might know where she is. You also are, as you're searching, the game is kind of searching you in a sense. The game is watching where you go. The game is watching what you take an interest in. Taking notes on that constantly. And although some of you might not be able to hear it from that distance, you can press the A button to call for Cheryl at this point in the game. And over here we have two shops open, two little branching paths. We have the electronic shop on the left and the dress shop on the right. Who wants to see what? Somebody garage shop.
Dress shop.
Dress shop. Alright, here we are in the dress shop. If I want to, I can play the message on this answering machine.
Hey Mom, I'm going now, so I gotta close up. That sad-looking guy came back with his wife's
And with so much noise, it's a bit hard to hear, but the message is giving you a clue. The message comes from a lady who worked at this shop, locked up back and mentions having left the key in Jane's jacket, which happens to be on one of these mannequins here. I'll say this one. Another little environmental interaction puzzle here. What I'm going to do is grab the zipper, pull it down. There's the key I'm going to grab. I could zip it back up. Maybe I won't. If you want, you can unzip the other ones just for the sake of doing it. Just be aware the game is watching. The game is taking notes.
Now, if the game wants you to say you can't go on these ordinance what is the learning value?
Well, don't want to go into too much detail or give too much away, but basically the game is gauging your psychological profile in a number of different aspects.
It's just using that to determine better how to scare you.
Basically, it tailors the game's content, scares and otherwise, to suit you. We're already about to see a few things that will change here. For example, another little puzzle here. We got these 3 soda cans. If I'd answer the questions differently, behave differently, these might be beer cans. A few other little details, which I don't want to reveal quite yet, about this playground will change. And now we're going to see a bigger one. I'm going to open up this door. There are 2 buildings on the other side of this door. There's a bar on the right and a diner on the left. Because of the way I've been playing, the diner is open and the bar is closed. Could have easily been the other way around. And there are even variations within those 2 options. I might meet one of 3 different versions of Sybil the Cop inside, Sybil being a character from Silent Hill 1. In this case, I meet the hard SWAT cop version of Sybil.
Maybe in a second, just have to wrap it up so we can see other games.
Well, in that case, we have to wrap it up. Would you like to see the action real quick? Yeah. All right. Just cut this. Control both the flashlight and the camera. Give it just a second to load up, and then I'll show you. You aim the flashlight toward the edge of the screen and turn. Now, one of the things we wanted to do with this game is kind of maximize the immersion for the player. And one of the ways we did that was by trimming down or reinventing any unnecessary HUD elements. You notice there's no life bar there. There aren't very many instances of pop-up text. In an older game, if you wanted to read this sign, you might walk up to the sign, push a button, and then a paragraph would appear on screen telling you what the sign says. Can everybody hear me, by the way? I'm having a little problem. Let me step back a little more. In this game, if you want to read the sign, all you have to do is walk up, zoom in with the B button if you still in the sign, and read it yourself. Graphics are detailed, high definition, you can do that. Also, if you want to examine an object, like this scrapbook, for example, it's all. Walk up, zoom in if you like, and if Harry has anything to say about it, he'll say it. I didn't print out the text there. The game also includes a lot of these little visual clues to tell you where you should go next. This trail, for example, leading up to the gates. Turns out you can climb over, like that. And here we come to our first door. Now in this game, when you open a door, you can either tap the stick to peek through it, wave the flashlight around in there if you like, or you can hold the stick to just barge in. There's a variety of different objects here to look at. The game is already watching me. It's watching what I want. Watching what I take an interest in. Like a family photo. one side. Now here's a little fork in the road. Exit on the left, bathrooms on the right. The game is wondering, am I the kind of guy who would casually barge into the women's bathroom? As it turns out, the answer is no. But I am deeply interested in this graffiti here. And the game makes a note of that. I'm going to walk outside here. Well, not quite outside just yet. Now you notice a lot of attention to detail, big variety of all these different objects here. Here's the sign. Sorry, closed to the severe weather. And over here in this little side room, you're going to see our first environmental interaction puzzle. And this is a simple one to show you how these puzzles work. I'm going to open this door. The door is barred. Moving the bar doesn't work because the pin is holding it in place, so I repeat